Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please rise, if you are able, to join in the singing of O Canada by one of our music theatre performing arts students, Patricia Barlow.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge Andrew Kale, our piper, Paige Lemry, Lindsay, and Kellyanne Lafleur, our interpreters. Justin Fox, Jim Kales, and Linda Hill, our grand marshals. Welcome to the third session of the 50th Annual Convocation Ceremony of St. Clair College of Applied Arts and Technology. My name is Michael Malkoon. I am a professor in the School of Business and Information Technology, and it is my pleasure to act as your Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon's program. Before we begin the formal part of the ceremony, I would like to make a few announcements. We are pleased to advise you that Cogeco Cable will air this session of Convocation on Friday, July 7th at 7:30 p.m. and again on Sunday, July 9th at 10 p.m. We will also be live streaming this session, so please visit www.stclaircollege.ca. Friends and family may come to the front of the stage to take pictures of their graduate. However, we do ask that you don't block the staircase or the aisleways. Please take this moment to set your cell phones to mute for the ceremony. And we ask the graduates to stay in their seats until the ceremony is over. I would like to now introduce the members of the Board of Governors who are with us today, and I would ask that they remain standing until after the members of the college administration are also introduced. Dan Wilson, Chair, and Dr. Ken Blanchette, who is also the Associate Vice President of Academic. And this afternoon's guest speaker, Judy Robinette, our Alumni of Distinction. I would also like to introduce the members of the college administration. Our President, Patty France, Wasim Habash, Vice President of Academic, John Fairley, Vice President, College Communication and Community Relations, and Executive Director of the St. Clair College Foundation. Dolph Barsanti, Vice President, Student Services and Administration. Ron Sagan, Vice President, International Training and Campus Development. Joe Siriani, Vice President, Human Resources. Mark Jones, Chief Financial Officer. Michael Silvaggi, Associate Vice President, Student Services and Registrar. Randall Semenik, Chair of the School of Community Studies. Dan Rorai, Executive Director, Center for Academic Excellence. Lindsay Levecki, Vice President of Finance for the Alumni Association. I would now like to call upon St. Clair College President Patty France to provide opening remarks.
Thank you, Mike. On behalf of St. Clair College, it is my very great pleasure to welcome the graduates of 2016-17 to this ceremony, and also their family members and friends. Greetings also to my college colleagues on and off the stage, all of whom have played important roles in bringing today's graduates to this special day in their lives. Among those individuals are a half a dozen members of the Board of Governors who will be leaving us at the end of this month when their terms of office expire. I and the college expend our deepest gratitude to this year's chair, Dan Wilson, former chair, Vince Marcotte, community representatives Tim Berthume and Mila Lucio, support staff representative Ryan Rusage, and our student governor, Emily Staley. Your service to the board has enhanced the college's quality in all aspects, financial, architecturally, and educationally. Your legacy is St. Clair's excellence. Thank you. As for our graduates and our guests, as many of you know, 2017 marks St. Clair College's golden anniversary. For 50 years, it has been the college's purpose and honor to provide exceptional post-secondary education and skills training to students, preparing them for rewarding careers and to bolster their communities both economically and socially. Given our steadily increasing enrollment of out-of-town and international students, I should say that we're now providing education not only to the citizens of Windsor-Essex and Chatham-Kent, but also to Canada and to the world. Here we are today, a gathering of scholars and their families representing a cross-section of the globe and its cultures. In this very theater, we have a microcosm of modern-day Canada featuring all of its diversity, vibrancy, openness, opportunity, and promise. That has been worth waiting 50 years to see and to celebrate. Also during the college's 50th year, we are very proud to say that the St. Clair College alumni family will grow to over 100,000 members, from St. Clair College's first graduate to today's distinguished groups of grads. And looking into the future, I must emphasize that each and every one of our grads is special and memorable to us. You are part of a family of scholars and alumni, and we know that the energy and dedication that you exhibited while in school will be taken out into the community as employees, entrepreneurs, tradespeople, technicians, professionals, and most importantly, as resourceful and caring citizens. You're living embodiments of our half-century-old academic reputation, and we know you will proudly represent the college in everything that you do in your future. We are where we are in part due to the contribution of our alumni, and I have no doubt that you, our newest alumni, will continue to attest to and to represent our tradition of excellence. Second, we believe, and employers believe, that all of our diplomas are worth their weight in gold, even if they are not made of that metal. Coupled with your own innate abilities and work ethic, we are confident that the knowledge and skills that St. Clair College has instilled in you will serve you in good stead as you enter and progress through the employment marketplace from an entry-level job to a lifelong career. It is also very important to recognize that the graduates have not made his or her educational journey in a solitary fashion. Over its 50-year history, St. Clair has employed thousands of administrators, faculty members, support staff, whose sole professional purpose has been to prepare students for success, not to mention the thousands of business industries, institutions, and agencies which have provided work-integrated learning opportunities, placements, internships, donations, and scholarships and bursaries to our students. You can multiply all of those numbers tenfold or more when you consider the other supporters of our students, their parents, spouses, family members, and friends. You, the class of 2017, can attest to that, I'm sure. The encouragement, the reassurance, and the support that you've received from those people, from your people, have made this day possible. I know that you'll be thinking and celebrating with them later individually, but let's show our gratitude to them now collectively, because St. Clair College also wants to show their appreciation to them. It's not often that mom and dad, your family members and friends, receive a standing ovation, but it's warranted today. Can I ask the grads to please stand, look around, try and make eye contact with your loved ones, and join me in a round of applause. Thank you. In addition to presenting diplomas and shaking the graduates' hands, that is my favorite part of Convocation. One more thing as I wrap up. Every year, the college honors a half dozen or so alumni who have excelled in their professional lives. They are recognized locally as our annual Alumni of Distinction and subsequently as St. Clair's nominees for the Provincial Premier's Award. And annually, they serve as our guest speakers during convocation ceremonies, providing informative and inspirational messages to our newest graduates. At this session, shortly, you will be hearing from Janet Robinette. I look forward to hearing her comments, and I look forward to the very real possibility that in today's audience, there may be several future alumni of distinction who will be on this stage in a matter of years. Congratulations to the class of 2017. You are truly golden. Thank you.
I would like to now introduce Dan Wilson, Chair of the Board of Governors, who will deliver greetings from the board.
Good afternoon, everyone. President France, fellow board members, members of administration, faculty, support staff, esteemed guests, parents, relatives, friends, and especially to the 2017 graduates. I'm honored to bring greetings on behalf of the St. Clair College Board of Governors. Allow me to extend a very warm welcome to all of you who have come here today to share in this wonderful celebration of academic achievement. The community commitment to ensuring the success of this college is very evident in those who serve as board members. Let me assure you that each board member of the Board of Governors wants you to succeed, wants you to feel good about your learning experience at the college, and to act as an ambassador for St. Clair College as you embark upon your chosen career paths, making a contribution either to this community or beyond the region. We congratulate the parents, families, friends, and for supporting these graduates through their many months of studying for tests and exams, preparing numerous projects, and in some cases preparing for clinical or work experiences. Our thanks and appreciation is also extended to members of the individual program faculties who have mentored, advised, and presented course materials in such a way as to inspire these graduates here today as they celebrate the culmination of their hard work and dedication to their studies. The Board of Governors also thanks those members of the support staff and administration who work behind the scenes to make this day possible. So on behalf of the St. Clair College Board of Governors, I congratulate you, the 2017 graduates. Be proud of your success, and congratulations on a job well done. Thank you.
I would like to now reintroduce John Fairley, Vice President, College Communications and Community Relations, who will introduce our guest speaker.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Judy Robinette was once told, "You will always face obstacles. Know who you are, decide where you will go, and choose a life worth living. In these words from her father that sent Judy Robinette into a lifelong journey to enrich the lives of those living with impairments. At 15, Judy's life was forever changed when in a car accident left her visually and physically impaired. She was hospitalized more than 30 times, not once to get discouraged, and always knowing she wanted to be a teacher. Judy persevered. Judy enrolled in early childhood education at St. Clair College, having been inspired by the miracle worker, the story of the deaf and blind Helen Keller. She preferred the hands-on training which was afforded her at St. Clair College. Having a solid academic foundation through her college training, Judy then attended the University of Windsor and then Michigan State University, where she became acquainted with music superstar from Motown, Stevie Wonder, through a mutual friend. It was from Wonder's story of not letting blindness get in the way of his musical dreams that Robinette's experience working as a counselor at the Canadian National Institute for the Blind and her father's advice to her as a teen that a life worth living was born. What began as a book about parenting children with impairments became so much more. A Life Worth Living is now a registered charity with the likes of Stevie Wonder, and until his death in 2018, Canadian musician Jeff Healey, who was backing her and her board for support. The goal of this organization is to provide people who live with impairments, their families, and the public with answers to simple and life-changing questions by producing, distributing, and marketing online multimedia resources. Judy says the charity is now facing a new challenge, what she calls the digital gap, or accessing the digital world with those with impairments. She has made it her mission to bridge this gap and to change the lives of all those around us and around the world. Please welcome to the stage one of our 2017 Alumni of Distinction honoree, Judy Robinette.
Thank you, John. President France, faculty, staff, guests, families, and class of 2017. It's time to celebrate. Breathe that sigh of relief. Party? You earned it. And so did your family and professors. Congratulations to one and all. The excitement here today brings me back to my own graduation. I had shared with my advisor, finally, my life will slow down. She burst my bubble. She told me, you'll always be busy, but the focus will change. Let me tell you, you will always be busy, making a difference in your life, the lives of people you love, and for others in your circle. Some of you will change society's wrong practices. All of us can right the wrongs. History has proven it. It was 1963. I was 13, the time the American Civil Rights Movement. I heard Martin Luther King's speech. I have a dream that all men, regardless of race or creed or location, will be free at last. Free at last. His plea came 100 years after slaves were declared free. A month later, I watched as President John F. Kennedy ordered 100 National Guardsmen to protect 2 Black honor students, Vivian Malone and James Hood, as they walked to the all-white Alabama University. Why? Alabama society, all the way to the governor, adopted the stand in the door policy. Segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. A couple of months later, while I was jumping rope at school, the news came. John F. Kennedy was assassinated. By the time I graduated high school, Martin Luther King and presidential candidate Robert Kennedy, another strong advocate for integration, were also assassinated. Despite these turbulent times, I learned that even though a dreamer dies, dreams can come true. On November 5th, 2008, James Hood saw Barack Obama elected President of the United States. All throughout the 20th century, women's rights movements opened doors for me and for you. Siding with society, my husband's grandfather was lovingly adamant that a woman's place is in the home. In his lifetime, Ontario laws stated that women are not persons in matters of rights and privileges. Women's wages belong to their husband. Women could not own property, could not run for public office, and did not have a vote. Any advancement for women was difficult. For example, medical doctors were needed in Toronto. Although Emily Howard Stowe earned her medical degree in New York State, she was not allowed to practice medicine legally in Ontario. How could she right these wrongs? She and her daughter founded the Toronto Women's Literary Club to advance the rights of women. 13 years later, she could openly practice medicine. Protection under the law? In 1962, the Ontario Human Rights Code banned discrimination, but did not include gender. Equal opportunities for women? In 1982, the government had to pass the Employment Equity Act. Well, what about women volunteering in their community? It was not until 1987 that women could join Rotary or Lions clubs. Today, Rotarians and Lions all the way to the top can attest to the amazing skills and talents women bring. This statement was aptly demonstrated when the world welcomed Jennifer Jones from the Windsor-Roseland Rotary Club, who broke through that glass ceiling to become Rotary International Vice President. Maybe a little closer to home, in September 2015, Patricia France proved to be the best candidate and first woman for president of St. Clair College. Today, Canada has a dream. Led by Ontario's dream for full inclusion by 2025. The Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act 2005 aims to identify, remove, and prevent barriers. Barriers? Barriers have caused young people in our community to attempt suicide. They were determined to die, but their disability just got in the way of finishing the job. I understand their isolation. The age of 15, a car accident left me visually and physically impaired. In the blink of an eye, I was deemed unproductive, uneducable, and unmarriageable. It changes your knowledge base when you step into the shoes of disability. Born the same year as I looked to multiple Grammy Award winner Stevie Wonder. When we filmed him at his Wonderland Studios in LA, he shared that when he was 12, professionals told him he was black, blind, and poor. He had no future. His mother was his inspiration. His community opened doors. In our community, a young man who just learned that he was legally blind felt he had no future. In despair, he asked me to show him how others live this life, and his family wanted to know how to help him. So we formed the charity, A Life Worth Living, which Stevie Wonder said was a dream come true for him. But what does all this mean to you? First, legally, the actions of all employers, employees, volunteers, and board members must be inclusive. But second, it is people like you and I who have the most to win and lose. Statistically, we ourselves or someone we love will have a disability. For all of us to live a fuller life, we need to change society's behavior and not just a forced compliance. Where there is inclusion, society benefits financially and socially. I'm elated at the progress that's been made. I am devastated when decision makers' actions are obstructing the very premise they are advocating. Unfortunately, inclusion has not attracted celebrities to move the dream forward. It is up to us. Wherever we are, whatever we do, we are the change agents for inclusion in our homes, our schools, our workplaces, and our community. My parting aspiration, we can help Canada's dreams for inclusion come true. We can change the future for one person and for millions. The clock is ticking. History is being written. It is up to you and me what history will record. Thank you.
I would like to reintroduce Randall Semenik, Chair, School of Community Studies.
On behalf of St. Clair College and the School of Community Studies, I'd like to thank Judy for her inspirational speech. As an alumni of distinction, she is a tremendous role model for you, the graduates of today. She made particular mention that you are the vehicle of change, and I hope that all of you take that to heart. Once again, I'd like to thank Judy for her speech.
I would now like to call upon Dolph Barsanti, Vice President, Student Services and Administration, to present the Student Leadership Medal.
Good afternoon. I'd ask that Jeanette Newman join me on stage. Everybody can see you. Okay, the Student Leadership Medal in the form of an engraved medallion is awarded to a student in recognition of academic achievement and contribution to the promotion of the campus environment through his or her relationships with staff and fellow students. During her time at St. Clair College, Jeanette has been a positive role model to her fellow classmates. Not only did she succeed academically with a career GPA of 4.0 in the early childhood education program, she was also a source of support and guidance to her fellow classmates, demonstrating excellent attendance, punctuality, being prepared, and actively participating in the classroom. Jeanette was a member of the Early Childhood Education Club, eventually acting as president of the club. As president, she coordinated and chaired monthly meetings, recruited club members, and organized and facilitated a number of major club activities. She also established a close working relationship with the Student Representative Council. Outside the classroom, Jeanette has demonstrated her commitment to her fellow students through her volunteer activities such as tutoring students, volunteering at the St. Clair College Open House and ECE Career Fair, organizing a children's party for local families, assisted with the organization of the Early Childhood Professionals Conference, which was instrumental in raising $1,700 in scholarships for students. Jeanette has devoted herself wholeheartedly to her studies and her experience while at St. Clair College. She has exhibited excellent leadership skills and has consistently demonstrated herself as a proud ambassador of St. Clair College. It is my honor to present Jeanette Newman with the 2016-17 Student Leadership Medal.
I would like to now call upon President Patty France to present the President's Medal.
Thank you again, Mike. The President's Medal is awarded to a graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement combined with noteworthy participation and leadership during the student years at St. Clair College, with the emphasis being on the graduating year. The recipient of the President's Medal for 2017 for Windsor is Miss Victoria Klumecki, and I would ask Victoria to please join me at the podium. Last year, Victoria won also here during Convocation the Student Leadership Medal. Tonight, or today, this afternoon, she's being honored with the President's Medal, which likewise pays tribute to the academic excellence coupled with extraordinary service to one's fellow students and to the community at large. Through her hands-on and fundraising involvement with the college's Protection, Security, and Investigation Police Foundation Society, Victoria has helped numerous charitable causes and has assisted many families in Windsor and Essex County. And this past March, as a director of the Student Representative Council, Victoria staged one of the largest volunteer fairs ever held at St. Clair College. Dozens of social service and health agencies were able to meet face-to-face with St. Clair students, and many of those students made the necessary connections to acquire the workplace experience required in their programs. As she pursues her law enforcement career, I'm sure that Victoria will wear many badges as she climbs up the ranks. For now, as a similar emblem of distinction, I am truly honored to present the President's Medal for 2016-17 to Ms. Victoria Klumecki.
I would like to now reintroduce Vice President of Academic, Wasim Habash, to acknowledge our award winners.
Good afternoon. The Faculty Academic Award is designed to recognize a graduating student in each program, full or part-time, who has demonstrated academic excellence. The Student Leadership Award recognizes the graduating student in each program, again, full or part-time, who best combines academic achievement and leadership. Can I please ask the recipients of the Faculty Academic Award and the Student Leadership Award, please stand so we may congratulate you on your achievement. Well done. Graduates, congratulations on receiving your diplomas or certificates today. Convocation is the formal recognition of your achievements. You have worked very hard, so celebrate this accomplishment. It is most deserving. There is one other group here today that also deserves to be recognized. These are the remarkable, dedicated faculty here at St. Clair College who have contributed to your success. Graduates, I would ask that you please join me in a standing ovation to thank and recognize faculty for their support and contributions to your success. Thank you.
For our award winners who are unable to attend last week's banquet, you may pick up your awards at the table set up in the Alumni Skyline Room following Convocation, and also the pictures from the awards night may be found on the Alumni Facebook page. We have now come to the formal part of our ceremony where the diplomas, certificates, and degrees will be awarded and become official documents of the college. Would the graduates please stand? I would like to call upon President France and Associate Vice President of Student Services and Registrar, Michael Silvaggi, to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. Madam President, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for diplomas, certificates, or degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by several divisions of St. Clair College. They have been recommended by the faculty to be awarded diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of St. Clair College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diplomas, certificates, and degrees with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam President, on behalf of the graduates not present, I request that you confer their diplomas, certificates, and degrees in absentia.
I so do.
Thank you.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, during the next part of the program, we will present the graduates individually to the Board of Governors to receive congratulations from them and to President France, who will present a lyra pipe to each graduate. While the first of our graduates are making their way to the stage, I would like to tell you a little bit about the lyra pipe that each graduate will be receiving. As each graduate receives congratulations from the Board of Governors and the President, a lyra pipe will be draped over the graduate's left shoulder to signify acceptance into the community of St. Clair College graduates. The lyra pipe is a band of green velvet edged with gold braid, trimmed with 4 tassels, representing the 4 major areas in the St. Clair community: the counties of Essex and Kent, and the cities of Windsor and Chatham. The lyra pipe is a modification of the academic hood originating in 15th century Europe in the age of the great artists, scholars, and explorers of the Renaissance. Today, it symbolizes recognition of an individual who is now prepared to assume a responsible and creative role in the community. I would like to call upon Randall Semenik, Chair of School of Community Studies.
Members of the Board of Governors, on the recommendation of our teaching faculty, it is my pleasure to present you the graduates for diplomas, certificates, and degrees in the School of Community Studies. Professor Jillian Fenech will read the names of the graduates from the Autism and Behavioral Science program. Professor Catherine Sullivan will assist the President with the presentation of the lyra pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates in the Autism and Behavioral Science program. Bayan Alsmoudi. Jade Bajona. Sierra Berthium. Caitlin Broderick. Rebecca Brush. Alexandra Burney. Kennedy Calasani. Chantal Demers. Elena Domenic. Megan Dent. Amanda Desjardins. Tyler Fields. Candace Garrod. Kristen Henderson. Rishi Joshi. Kirsten Mongion. Nadine Matthew. Sydney Pittle. Lancelot Pratt. Saida Reza. Angelica Rushlow. Michelle Cervea Fuentes. Caitlin Sauve. Ali Stanchu. Jacqueline Stevenson. Marissa Venetilli. Dawn Vitamin. This concludes the graduates for the Autism and Behavior Science program.
Professor Ann Glover will read the names of the graduates from Child and Youth Worker Program. Professor Karen Marr will assist the president with the presentation of the Lyra Pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates for the Child and Youth Worker Program. Bianca Bergaman. Paige Bigger. Haley Bondi. Brianna Boyd. Brittany Karen. Olivia Cranston. Megan Daniel. Leah Delisle. Kayla Dupy. Christina Alder. Got it. Alyssa Fiore. Julia Gerard. Paige Henin Pajot. Angela Huha. Amber Hunter. Mitchell Hunter. Jovana Josipovic. Maitland Manley. Trisha Marentet. Nicole Matar. Tangia McLeod. Sabrina Orlando. Carly Plant. Madison Rakes. Marissa Scabuloni. Felicia Thivierge. Amber Ulysses. Alessia Vanini. Cassandra Veens. Jordan Vollins. Jordan Lee Weldon. Jessica Wilson. This concludes the graduates from the Child and Youth Worker Program.
I have the distinct pleasure and honor to present the graduates in the Community Integration through Cooperative Education Program. Professor Holly DiLoretto will assist the president with the presentation of the lyra pipes. I just want to point out that the students requested that I read their names, and I think it's payback because I spent so much time hanging out with them in their classrooms. Zachary Bellog. Hey, Zach. Congratulations. Adam Dominato. David Endo. Congratulations. I know. Thomas Hucal. Problem with this one. Alex Mikos. Carly Rock. Kim Sandrin. I don't even need this card. Gage Wilson. Congratulations. Proud of you. Okay. Professor Brandon Sabern will read the names of the graduates from the Community Living Skills Program. Professor Zoran Konjico will assist the president with the presentation of the Lyra pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates in the Community Living Skills Program. Matthew Arbor. Amanda Azar. Dalton Galatsevek. Terry Morand. Lenny Suries. That concludes the graduates in the Community Living Skills Program.
I have the honor to present the graduate from the Food Service Worker Program. Barry June. Yeah. Professor Daniel Koreski will read the names of the graduates from Early Childhood Education Program. Professor Kathy Tate Rayner will assist the president with a presentation of the Lyra pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates from the Early Childhood Education Program. Taylor Bake. Vanessa Bardsley. Yeshi Bay. Marissa Benson. Kelly Bishop. Andrea Blaine. Lori Borman. Rebecca Chappis. Amy Chittle. Catherine Ciacelli. Felicia Clemmings. Caitlin Cote. Stephanie Cronin. Deanna Darbyson. Catherine de los Santos. Rebecca DeHoop. Madison Doan. Mackenzie Drevney. Mackenzie Dufour. Melissa Field. Haley Germanys. Zainab Hussain. Derek Johnson. Congratulations. Who's this girl? Roxanne Caboris. Lara Kane. Sarah Luca. Sarah Lucier, sorry. Rebecca Mayer. Jenna Middleton. Kayla Monk. Sarah Nadas. Farkhanda Nazir. Our Leadership Award recipient, Jeanette Newman. Jessica Nightingale. Stephanie O'Shea. Bethany Olette. Mara Panchi. Holly Rickers. Tuba Saleh. Mackenzie Smallhorn. Melissa St. Ange. Ming Fei Sun. Vivian Sijarto. Emma Chu. Caitlin Valley. Jasmine Vassell. Brooke Webster. Holly White. Alyssa White Veely. Olivia Wilton. Kenzie Wright. Wintana Yebio. Rita Zito. That concludes the graduates from the Early Childhood Education program.
Professor Karen Kessler will read the names of the graduates from the Educational Support Program. Professor Francesca Di Lorenzo will assist the President with the presentation of the Lyra Pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates in the Educational Support Program. Anna Adranya. Haley Arsenault. Amardeep Boparai. Anna Marie Caradonna. Alexis Fabos. Amanda Gardner. Kanika Kanwar. Serena Maniaci. Helena Menjivar. Jillian Moore-Nickel. Asako Okano. Jade Parent. Brianna Peluti. Brandon Proden. Congratulations. Jeffrey Russo. Katrina Rupert. Nicole Skiba. Sarah Smith. Congratulations. Sierra Walls. This concludes the graduates of the Educational Support Program.
Professor Simon Hafner will read the names of the graduates from the Entertainment Technology Program. Professor Dan Rail will assist the President with the presentation of the Lyra Pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates in Entertainment Technology. Travis Anderson. Jennifer Caddick. Julian Gilbo. Nice. Jennifer Lamb. Joey Lesperance. Spencer Loungeway. Joel Wismer. Congratulations. This concludes the graduates for Entertainment Technology.
Professor Angela Passador will read the names of the graduates in the Liberal Arts Program. Professor Jason Morris will assist the President with the presentation of the Lyra Pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates in the Liberal Arts Program. Heather Mountrose. Tyler Snyder. Thomas Tran. That concludes the graduates of the Liberal Arts Department.
Professor John Carr will read the names of the graduates from the Music Theater Performance Program. Professor Catherine Kazaa will assist the President with the presentation of the Lyra Pipes.
I have the honor to present the graduates in the Music Theater Performance Program. Dallas Brinkman. Brianna Deshane. Dana Holiday. Kathleen Manuel. Camila Ramirez. Jessica Wilson. This concludes the graduates of the Music Theater Performance Program.
Professor Tracy Lamar will read the names of the graduates from the Police Foundation's program. Professor Fred Stibbard will assist the president with the presentation of the Lyra Pipes.
Ladies and gentlemen, looking good. It is my distinct honor to present to you the graduates of the Police Foundation's program. Magda Asgaram. Zachary Bailey. Sorry, I had to say that. Jason Chantavong. Oh my God. So many awards. Victoria Kluecki. Oh my God. Congratulations, Carol. Brian Ellis. Brian Gaio. Don't you take care? Vince Geminelli. I almost said Vincenzo. Jackson Hills. Jesse Holmes. Cooper Hutter. Helen Como. Patrick Lamont.
Thank you very much.
Alexander Long. Zanel Lunga. Logan Pools. Congratulations, Logan. You represented the college well. Hey. Stop. Connor Sullier. Yeah, you're very good.
Nice to see you.
Chelsea Vickard. Tyler Weeks. James Zavitz. This concludes the graduates of the Police Foundations program. Thank you.
Professor Tracy Lamar will read the names of the graduates from the Protection, Security, and Investigation program. Professor Patrick LeBlanc will assist the President with the presentation of the lyra pipes.
Again, it's my distinct honor to present to you the graduates of the the Protection, Security, and Investigations program. Thank you. Courtney Baldwin. Joshua Collins. Deanna Cresswell. Adam Gano. Nick Goran. Nick is the incoming president of the student body for the 2017-2018 year. Tori Haiti. Alma Jimenez Lopez. Daniel Keys. Let me know. Shelby Kynes. You're welcome. Take care. Dalton LeBute. I never thought I'd say those two words. Oh, boy. Ryan Langill. Evan Matheny. Leave it there. Thanks. Yeah, you too, kiddo. Samuel Meggett. Thank you. Riley Metzler. Okay. Ali Mustafa. Michael Reed. Michael Walton. This concludes the graduates of the Protection, Security, and Investigations program.
Professor Ann Glover will read the names of the graduates from the Social Service Worker Gerontology program. Professor Alice Barron will assist the president with the presentation of the Lyripipes.
I have the honor in presenting the graduates from the Social Service Worker Gerontology program. Lala Day Adams. Martha Martinez. Mitchell Atkinson. Sarah Campagna. Madison Chambers. Chelsea de Guzman. Shelby Dixon. Elizabeth Fonseca. Rebecca Fryer. Amanda Ingrata. Athira Jayakumar Suba. Liz Kayeyi. Rachel Kernin. Nicholas Clausen. Vesa Lennox, sorry. Carly McKinley. Jovi Josie. Amelia Rapay. Michael Roy. Lindsay Shinbine. Taylor Schneider. Cameron Stewart. Shelby Tetford. Upcott. Marissa Wingerden. This concludes the graduates for the Social Service Worker Gerontology program.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the conferring of diplomas and certificates. At this time, I would like to reintroduce Lindsay Levecki, Vice President of Finance from the Alumni Association Board of Directors.
Good afternoon. President France, members of the Board of Governors, faculty and staff of the college, graduating students, family, and friends. Today, your many hours of classes, studying, training, and projects have paid off. Today, you are a graduate of St. Clair College. Woo! You are now a part of an exclusive club of over 100,000 fellow St. Clair College alumni. This relationship is a valuable one. As our newest members, you share your alumni status with a network of successful individuals who once sat right where you are today. We hope that as lifelong learners, you remember that St. Clair College is always here for you. Your Alumni Association works hard to sponsor several events in the community. It is our sincere hope that when you see the St. Clair College alumni logo, you look back at your time here with pride. Follow us and add us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Visit our website at stclaircollegealumni.com to enter to win free tickets to upcoming events and to update your contact with us once you've moved on. Staying connected is one way to use the valuable resources that the Alumni Association has made available to you. You are now a part of the St. Clair College alumni family, and we are invested in your success. We are here to support you through the trials and tribulations of finding what it is that makes you happy. In the words of one of the world's greatest leaders, Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. It is our pleasure to join with your family, friends, and the rest of St. Clair College in wishing you all the best in the years to come. Congratulations to our 50th graduating class, the class of 2017.
Could the audience please rise, if you are able, for the closing reflection? I would like to call upon Dan Rorai.
Please join me in this closing reflection. Together we ask that our graduates be filled with joy and peace. May they have success and happiness throughout the years. May they bring honor and wisdom to their own lives, to their families, to their communities, and to our country. And may they be filled with the desire to learn new things throughout their lives. We ask this according to the terms of our individual faiths. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the third session of the 50th Annual Convocation of St. Clair College. We ask that the audience please remain seated until the faculty and graduates have left Convocation Hall. Following Convocation, graduates and guests are invited to an informal reception in the Alumni Skyline Room located directly across the hall from the Chrysler Theater's doors. Compliments of the St. Clair College Alumni Association.
Ever since I was a kid, I loved chemistry, but I've always struggled in school. When I was in high school, I had an IEP. I didn't think post-secondary education was possible for me. But then I found out that I could meet with a counselor to develop an accommodation plan that works for me. My St. Clair accommodation plan included a note taker, assistive technology, and extra time to write tests. Because the barriers to learning were removed, I was able to focus on the more important things, acquiring the skills I needed to step into the career of my dreams. Now I'm on the path to future success.
When I started at St. Clair College, I met with a counselor and we discussed an accommodation plan and put it into place. In one of my classes, it was required that students wear headphones and listen to an audio recording to complete an assignment. For me, visual instruction through an interpreter was provided instead. This is just one example of how my accommodation plan helped me to be successful in finding employment in office administration. My accommodations were suited to my personal needs.
Here at St. Clair, we offer equal opportunities for each and every student, like accessibility services and peer tutoring. We also have health services at each of our campuses. We have a registered nurse on site and clinics available to students for everything from physical exams to health checkups. We also provide counseling services. We offer a wide range of supports for our students, and we realize that different students have different needs.